everybody, and welcome to this quick episode where me and Jang, are going to be talking about the newest game trailer that just came out. I was very pleasantly surprised by the cinematic reveal trailer of Star Wars Eclipse. I love Star Wars, so anything I see this,
He
you
he
have the
was more
Star Wars
excited
logo
than
on it.
me. Like I just saw it and I was like, this looks
You just went,
nice.
oh. But when I woke up this morning and I saw that message, I think it was you who sent it. I actually lost my mind. I was like, yes. And then when this played, I was like, oh my god, what is this? And then, it's a game, very interesting. But
No, I
okay, can
didn't
I
know it was a
try
game
and
at first. I thought it was a movie till it said Lucasfilm Games. I was like, oh okay. It's a
I knew
game.
it was a game because I think it was you or Dinesh in the group chat. Oh, yeah, it was you. I actually couldn't tell this was a game, so you spoiled it for me. But it's still, I mean, the game obviously will not look like that, lah.
Yeah, of course. If it does, it's like god
Yeah,
level
of course.
already.
But have you seen the old Star Wars, the Old Republic cinematic? Do you remember those trailers?
Oh yes, that looked
No, you
really
don't.
good.
Those
Then I
were
saw
lit.
the game
Yeah, but
itself
then
and I was like, oh
then you
my.
see the game and it's like potato.
Oh my.
Like the storytelling in those games were just incredible, I remember. But anyway, okay, I'm gonna tell you why I think you should be excited and why I'm excited, okay?
Okay. I really don't understand what it's about. All I got is just Yoda and a
Okay,
bunch of
so
guys
I'm
with
gonna give you
jobs.
some context. So
uh
do you know where this game takes place?
Yoda's in the Jedi Temple, so must be like around episode
Mhm.
3 like that.
No, 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 no. This takes no, my dear boy. This takes place during the High Republic, okay? So basically what happened is I think
When
a
the
few
Republic
years
was high.
ago, oh yeah, there were on that
Oh yeah.
420. But I mean I lost my train of thought. But no, okay,
Mm,
so basically Lucasfilm, I think I can't remember, was it 2 or 1 year ago, they're trying to push like, oh, we're gonna have books, comics, TV shows, all tell this sort of interconnected story. It's like, and after episode 7, 8, 9, they're like, maybe we should plan this all out and tell something cohesive rather than just like pumping out things every few years and go like, okay, let's call it a day. No, so they tried to tell this. I was going to pick up the books, and I think I bought a book on my on Kindle, but I never got around to reading it because reading is for nerds.
okay.
But no, see, I was always so this era that they're in is called the High Republic, okay? So it's about 200 years before the events of episode 1.
200 years before episode 1. Also,
So that's
oh,
why Yoda
oh,
is there, because Yoda
also
now would be like
Obi-Wan and
500, 400.
yeah, Obi-Wan and
Unless
Qui-Gon all
humans have
wouldn't
like
be
a
alive
large
now.
lifespan. Yeah, pretty much there.
Huge
But
lifespan.
so
Okay.
here's why I'm like personally excited, because I am so bored of the original trilogy content. Like the
Yes, agreed.
aesthetic of the original trilogy is just like what Star Destroyers, X-Wings, and with I really love the Mandalorian because it does go into a more, what is it, a different side of the world that we see. But even with the Book of Boba Fett, it's like stormtroopers, Tatooine. In the words of Taylor Swift,
Mm.
I think I've seen this story before, and we've had the same visual style since 2014. And I know people hate the prequels or whatever. I love Episode 3, the Clone Wars, obviously. So even with the trailer, wouldn't you agree that aesthetically it looks very different and visually like pleasing, right? You know what I mean? Like you see some snow, what is it, landscapes, you see, like you said, sun. It just looks visually like a, what is it, a feast. Would you agree? That's I'd say why I was interested, because we're going to an era that we haven't explored before, and it's new from all the 6 years of original trilogy content that we've been getting.
Yeah, but the weird thing is, why are they exploring it in a game? Like, wouldn't they want to make a
Mm.
old movie?
Yes,
Like not
okay,
an old movie,
so
but like, yeah.
fun. I would guess that they're probably wanting to test the waters a bit, Rather, if people like this, then maybe they can expand it in TV shows, movies. But are you aware of the Disney Plus show in the works called Star Wars: The Acolyte?
No idea.
No idea.
No idea.
Okay, so they literally just announced it yesterday. They found the star. She starred in Dear Evan Hansen. I haven't seen the movie. No, but basically, Star Wars: The Acolyte takes place before the events of. Oh no, it's the same as the High. Okay, I just quickly got the Wikipedia page because I forgot. So it will focus on the emergence of dark side powers in the final days of the High Republic era. So they are going to push the High Republic story lah. So Yeah, that's why.
Someone just switched off your lights.
That's
Okay.
why I'm like, what the fuck? You didn't see that. So, to answer your question, why don't they expand it in movies and TV shows? Well, they are. We're getting there.
They
Just
are.
relax. So, have I peaked? Have I pushed your interest just a bit? No, still the same.
A bit more, I guess. Like for me,
Slightly.
out of all the Star Wars I've seen, I still like the Clone Wars like era the best. Like that was
Mm.
the best time. Okay, you got your lights working. But like so yeah, I we got the Bad Batch, so like we got some continuation in that
Think I like
era.
the Bad Batch, but at the same time, it's just like, ugh, Stormtrooper. I guess you get a bit more of that Clone Wars aesthetic, but it's still very
Yeah.
episode 4-ish. So I'm like,
And
ugh, the
like
Empire. They're just kind
to
of
be
boring
honest,
at this
like
point. If you've seen it all.
after the episode 9 and all that, I really don't
9,
care what's happening after that. Like so actually going
maybe
backwards, I
like
mean, I don't
5,000
mind.
years. Mm.
Yeah, so like yeah,
Exactly. So
more
that's why I was
interesting.
excited. Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree. More
exactly. So
interesting now. The era, right? That's the thing. It's like a new place we can explore. Because you just told me you're gonna see the Empire and Rebellion. Oh my God, shut the fuck up. And especially
yeah.
Episode 9 just put such a dour end to all of that. Like with the 10,000 star destroyers and the rebellion made of one person who could destroy everything. Ugh, I really don't like Episode 9. But it's like a movie in the sense we can't just look at what the story is. We have to consider the studio, right? And do you know anything about the developer of this game?
No, I know nothing. I'm like
No,
Jon
no,
Snow,
not
I
nothing.
know
Okay,
nothing.
so the developer of this game is Quantum Dream. So do you remember that game when I was playing with you and Dinesh and I was streaming it because I was having a lot of fun? That the choose your own adventure game, remember? I was
Oh,
playing
that one,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah. The
I was playing
Detroit
that
or something like that,
robot
right?
who had Detroit become human, yeah, and I had to try and save or negotiate. So you see, I never got around to finishing that game because uh it's not because it
It's
was
not Star
bad.
Wars.
It's not Star Wars, definitely. Like what game am I playing? I'm playing Halo Infinite now, like every day, just an hour, but it's keeping me in because it's Halo. I've been here since the very not beginning, but like 10 years ago. But I feel like those kind of games would be great to carry around rather than sit down and immerse myself in the story, if it makes sense. It's just not what I'm looking for in a game, but because it's Star Wars, I think
Hmm.
I shall play
No, I
it.
think
But
it depends on
yeah,
where
those
you are, like what you're doing. Like some people play
in
games
life.
like for Halo Infinite, it's just a quick just play a match,
But
have a bit of
I'm
fun,
playing
and then
through the
fuck off.
campaign, but like
But then like some are actually want to
exactly.
sit down and have a full on story. So I think this is what the Eclipse game will be
Then
aiming at.
if you have them, but yeah, so they've done games like Beyond Two Souls, Heavy Rain, all pretty famous. They won a lot of game awards. So I do wonder if this is going to be more choose your own adventure, or are we going to get that action adventure in the style of Uncharted? What do you think, and what would you like to see?
Hmm. I'm not sure actually. I
Hmm.
really enjoyed the Jedi, Fallen Order.
Jedi
Remember
Fallen
that?
Order is really good. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was a
Because
good
see, it was
game.
different.
But like I
I
don't know
mean,
what
set in
this
the
one. I
era,
still
but
don't know
something they
like
haven't explored.
like we haven't had any gameplay or anything. So I don't know who we are playing. What
Mhm.
kind of what third person, first person, like literally not much information in terms of the gameplay itself. But the
Based on what
story
they've
is
done before,
definitely
it's
very
third
interesting.
person.
Oh, based on
Based
before
on
like
what they've
it's
done
third
before, it's
person,
third
but
person. Yeah.
yeah, so but
And also
definitely I'm
just
gonna see. But like
one more thing.
I have in terms of story actually the those drum people and that guy that came out at the end out of the mud, like a kind of like the
Mhm. It reminds you
Dune
of
like that.
Dune,
Yeah, like no, but
Baron
who is he?
Harkonnen. And
What is
okay,
he about?
I genuinely have no idea. The only person that I knew was Cat Bane in the beginning, which is obviously not, and Yoda, obviously. But here's why I think also it's interesting. I'm gonna steal this from another Star Wars commentator that I've listened to, but basically, like what makes The Mandalorian so good to a lot of the fans? Because it doesn't try to copy Star Wars, if that makes sense, but it's inspired very much by the same things that inspired George Lucas. Does that make sense? It's like with
Kind of like
yeah, so with The
like
Mandalorian,
they're
there's
kind
a
of
lot of
going off on
influence
their
of
own
like
story. They're doing their own thing, like
but
but
it's
they just have Star
influenced by
Wars theme
it has the
stuff.
Star Wars
Yeah,
DNA.
yeah.
Because like Star Wars is very much inspired by the Japanese films, what is it, Kurosawa? And remember the episode with Ahsoka when we got that awesome samurai battle and the cowboy element that we get with the Mando.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's very much inspired. So I like the idea here. You can obviously see the influence of Dune, and if you've seen Dune like we did this year, there are a lot of elements that Star Wars took inspiration from, to put it nicely. So yeah, I'm interested to and that to me, to me when I saw the trailer, it reminded me of Dune, but at the same time it felt like Star Wars. So like this game just shot up to become like one of my most anticipated things ever. Along with the Star Wars TV shows coming out, along with the Star Wars movies coming out. So essentially, I'm a Star Wars shield. But do you have anything else to add besides me being successful in tipping your excitement?
Yeah, I'll see what happens. I mean, like, so far so good, I guess. So far so
So
good.
far,
It
so
looks like
good.
like they said it in a good time, and I yeah, I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with this
Interesting
game.
story.
Yeah, but
New stuff.
I hope that the gameplay does well, because like some games the story is really good, but the
That's
gameplay is really bad. So please
that's a good point.
everything go well together.
Please, based on
Please.
your experience of playing Red Dead, fast travel.
Yeah,
Fast
fast
travel is
travel,
a must.
please. Yeah. So
No, but you know what? Okay, I'm playing Halo Infinite right now, and it's basically like Zelda in the sense where you're in an open world and you have to like free a bunch of bases that's been taken over by the bad people. And you know what makes
uh
the traversing really fun? Like unlike Red Dead where you're on a horse and just go like bloop, 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 boring.
and you have to time
See,
the
I know in
stupid
GTA,
gallops
mm,
and stuff like that. Yeah.
yeah. Do you okay? When was the last time you actually went on a horse in Red Dead?
Huh? I just
Quite
played it
often?
like 5 minutes ago. So like
No,
yeah,
but I
you
mean,
need the
so you
horse.
still have to use the horse, but like, so there's no oppressor lah.
No, but the fast travel is really good now, because like you just select where you want to
Mm.
go, and then
So like
you have to
it's
have
actually
been there
nice to ride a
before.
horse, but uh, if you have to
Mm.
spend 10 minutes like pressing X to go somewhere on a fucking horse, nobody wants to do that. No, so my point was with Halo Infinite, what I really like is you have a grapple hook. So I'm just like woohoo, just like grappling to my next point, which is a lot of fun, and you don't take
Oh, I
fall damage.
see.
So
Yeah, no, yeah,
I'm having
the
a lot
long
of
travel
fun with
times are
Halo Infinite.
stupid. Like even with my cousin, he likes to play No Man's Sky. I think he bought it when it first came out, and when it
Uh,
first came out, it was really bad.
oh, the buggy
Like the
mess, that
travels
was
time.
hilarious. I
Like
remember that
he said
story.
that like he wanted to like let the thing travel and you go off, but I apparently you need to hold down a button or
Mm.
something. So then he like taped the button down while he went off to do something else, and yeah, it was really stupid. But now they fixed that, so okay, good. So that
See, that's
yeah,
why I
please
like
fast
in
travel, please.
GTA when you have the flying cars, because in GTA you don't like driving in GTA. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's just really boring when you have to spend like 10 minutes of your life driving to a location. So when I was
Yeah.
playing GTA that day and I had to go to the casino, all I did was I had my phone in one hand and I held my controller in one hand. Like my thumb would hold the analog stick because I have big hands, I'm big, and my pinky would hold down on the R2 button. So I was just like using one hand to travel. It was like, huh, I'm a genius, and it saved time. But yeah,
I'm
I guess on that note,
genius.
we should wrap it up. I'm
Yeah.
genius. My genius is frightening. But yeah, thank you all for joining us. If you are even joining on this Star Wars Eclipse quick first impressions discussion and talking about Red Dead and Halo for some reason. Just now, what you think has evolved into a gaming channel.
Gaming.
uh, thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.